What if you died and it wasn't your time? What happens then? There is that place, or at least we present a place in Soultaker, between life and death.
No messy soul residue.
Soultaker, I think it's a very scary movie, and it scares you in an entirely different way. It still scares me when I watch it. It was great. It was one of the first films that I worked on location totally in Mobile, Alabama. And it's all true what they say about the South. I mean, great people, and they opened their arms to us. The Second Amendment is alive and well in Mobile, Alabama. Can I use the term rednecks? There are in Mobile, Alabama, great people, but there are some rednecks. We were shooting particularly there's a cemetery scene right after the crash. There was a guy that appeared as if out of nowhere with 2 guns and said, "What the hell are you doing here? You know, this you don't do this kind of, you don't do this around here." You know, he's got 2 guns. I mean, holy Christ, you know. So we left, found another location, but I thought, my God.
You can't kill a man that's already dead.
It's also the first time, the beginning of a beautiful relationship with Bobby Zadar, who plays the overseer angel, you know, that marvelous jaw. And if I might digress, Bobby Zadar gets hired a lot because of his jaw. Bobby Zadar is an incredible actor. I mean, he's really a super actor, and he does Shakespeare, everything, you know, and does a damn fine job. But I love it. Super actor.
She reminds me of someone I knew a long time ago.
Reba McEntire.
Just someone I used to know.
Man, that guy's got a small face.
The whole production really was done on a dime, you know. I mean, our paychecks were always late, you know. We were always just on the verge of getting evicted from the motel, you know. Sometimes, you know, lunch just didn't show up on the set, you know. But you know, we were all young kids, and we knew that Soultaker was a good movie. My kids fell in love with it right away, you know, with those little mechanicals, and they, you know, trashing the actors and such, you know. And so it just kind of baits you in, you know. I mean, I love it. And the comments are marvelous.
I find that in times of crisis, watching a skin-peelingly bad movie can truly help. To that end, I offer you the balm that is Soultaker.
When my children found out that the next one up was Soultaker, you know, it was like suddenly their old man was a big deal. They were very, very kind to me.
Hi, folks. You may be wondering if I'm Martin Sheen. Well, I'm not. Turns out I'm his vastly more talented yet less appreciated brother.
Thank you very much, Mystery Science Theater. Every actor that's on it and gets raked across the coals, they know that Mystery Science Theater is doing it tongue-in-cheek, and it's, you know, quite frankly, it's an honor to be on Mystery Science Theater. And I not only have one, I have 2 now, 2 films.
You know, it's just not death with dignity if there's an Estevez in the room. No.
People call out different characters that I've played in movies, and a lot of crew live around here, so they shout out to me. But I just hear, you know, Soultaker, or you know, don't take my soul. You know, I say, peace, man. You know, it's cool. I mean, it's nice. You know, my head gets a little big. You know.
Does anything really star Joe Estevez? Isn't that kind of an oxymoron?
Some kind of moron.
There's the lovely Mr. Estevez as the Soultaker. Ooh. Okay, enough of that. All right, moving on. Over 50% of the movies I do are horror films because of Soultaker. So in that sense, I'm typecast, but the magic word is cast, you know? And I love it. I love the audience, you know? And in general, wow, being an actor in Hollywood and doing films like Soultaker, and on your first box, Werewolf, you know. What a great life. It's just, it's magic. It's truly magic.